Hey guys, welcome to the New Now. I'm the Archivist, and it's time to talk about X-Men again. Today we're talking about the Uncanny X-Men, the sister series to all new X-Men. This ran from 2013 to 2015 with the creative team of Brian Michael Bendis and Chris Bacalo, whose dynamic covers are the sole reason I got into this book in the first place. This is another book following AVX that shows the consequences from Scott and his mutant rebels' point of view. Now, this is a spoiler for anyone who hasn't read AVX, but during the event AVX, Cyclops, Emma Frost, Magneto, Magic, and Colossus were all infected with the Phoenix Force, gaining immense power, but only now to have lost it with the loss of the Phoenix Force. So, it's Namor. I meant to say Namor. I guess to me, Magneto made more sense. Total transparency, AVX was the first arc I dropped when I was reading comics early on. So it makes sense to me that I didn't remember this, but kind of just shows the problem with AVX. I don't know. Definitely gonna have to revisit that one at some point. Definitely also gonna have to go visit Namor at some point because I know very little about this man, but we'll try to change that this year. Anyway, back to business. Now, all of them are struggling with the after effects of the Phoenix Force, which is really interesting, especially for powerful mutants like Emma Frost and Magneto. At this point in the book, we only see 4 of them dealing with this, as Colossus is not present. But we see Magneto, Cyclops, Emma, and Magic working through their lives now that they have to deal with the loss of the Phoenix Force and whatever consequences that means. However, in the face of their mutant revolution, they all have to put on a brave front, especially since now they're taking new mutants that are popping up under their wings. This has a lot of old X-Men flavor of where the X-Men go, help a young mutant, and help them learn how to use their powers. And that's the kind of stuff I liked in X-Men a lot when I would read older titles. Honestly, it's part of the whole appeal of X-Men to me. So this combination to me is a perfect kind of mix of old and new. I would have to recommend this book to anybody who is a little more caught up on the events of X-Men, but is willing to try something new and fresh. This book is a touch more exciting than its companion, All New X-Men, where we see more fantastic displays of power, more fights and daring escapades, rather than this heavy drama of All New X-Men. But you still get a lot of the character stuff, seeing all these dynamic personalities working their way out as we see the building of new characters mixed with old characters trying to figure things out. This is something I greatly enjoyed, and I think a lot of people will enjoy upon reading this. The art here is also something I think a lot of people will enjoy. This is one of my personal favorite looks for X-Men, being, I don't know how to put it. It's very sleek, very colorful, and it really shows energy well, if that makes sense. Not just like pew pew kind of energy, but also movement and motion and emotion. I don't really have the vocabulary to describe it. I guess what I'm trying to say is this book looks great and reads great, and I hope that you'll check it out. On that note, who do you more root for? The good guys or the bad guys? Or are you one of those anti-hero people in the middle? I'd love to hear it below in the comments. Thanks for listening, guys. And I'll see you next time here on Out of Ink.